Thank you very much. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rasha Almadi. I'll be presenting my thesis, which focuses on urban regeneration methods to revive historical ruins in the United Kingdom, with a particular emphasis on Winchester due to its historical significance. So, I'll just provide an overview of the research objectives, methodology, and insights. So, as seen, historical preservation and urban regeneration may appear to be conflicting objectives, but in reality, they can complement each other very well if applied together. Because maintaining cultural heritage is essential for preserving the city's identity, so then also fostering social cohesion and economic growth. But to achieve this balance, it requires careful consideration and community involvement to bring up a community-led solution, so with the stakeholder engagement. The aim of the study was to try and find a balance between preserving cultural heritage and also promoting economic and social development. So in the UK, the government has several initiatives that emphasize the close relationship between the built environment, built heritage, and quality of life through considering historical value in design decisions and also identifying conservation areas. So the methodology included a systematic literature review that informed the research design, and also potential case study regions were identified based on their historical significance and also stakeholder engagement. And then design interventions were designed to purposely accommodate the needs of stakeholders, and then lastly take the design interventions and assess them through the BREEAM communities assessment. So stakeholder engagement played a crucial role in understanding local needs and ideas, and this was done through a listening exercise with Winchester locals that helped identify key community insights and then integrated into design solutions. So the study focused on Winchester High Street and Winchester Cathedral, where potential areas were identified, and then the initial investigation showed that there are few integration spots connecting the high street and the cathedral, especially that a cathedral is a place of worship which attracts people. So after an iterative design, a couple of social areas were converted into other areas or other topics so that they can accommodate for the stakeholder needs. So these regeneration projects included 7 interventions. So the first was regeneration of pathways to the square, which involved transforming a narrowed non-district pathway into a more vibrant route, so with enhanced lighting and landscaping. And also the second regeneration focused on drawing attention to the historical significance of the building, therefore providing a platform for workshops and fostering innovation and creativity and enhancing population skill. So for Market Street, which is the third regeneration project, included food stalls and trucks to improve local production and support local production alongside interactive social spaces for people. So the fourth is enhancing St. Maurice's Church Tower by adding social seating areas and informative stands to enhance visitor experience. The fifth generation is a square which added pavement to balance the hierarchy between pedestrians and vehicles. And also the vacant Debenhams building was transformed into a flexible workspace for the community. And lastly, redesigning frontal spaces. This intervention focused on creating a route with direct use of the cathedral, discouraging parking spaces and encouraging social seating and landscaping and making it more personalized. So I took these interventions and through trial and error, compare them to the BREEAM communities analysis, which is an approach for evaluating the long-term viability of large-scale development initiatives. However, When used for smaller scale interventions, some limitations were encountered due to the evaluation not being designed for these small interventions. So therefore, some modifications have been made to match the project needs and justifications have been provided. So through an iterative process, the project scored a very good scoring, and this leads. This also leads proposed solutions for water harvesting, transportation links, and building reuse, which can help then focus on areas where it's not score as expecting, providing more solutions. And this is another diagram showing the scores achieved comparing to the total credits available, and then working to develop more on the innovation part. And so lastly, in conclusion, 6 proposed interventions that serve as integration points. And also the study faced some limitations due to the length of the research and characteristics, due to the short period of time, and also future suggestion would be ongoing co-creation workshops to find the alignment needs with the stakeholder engagement. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very interesting. Any questions? No? Yes.
Thank you so much. It's a very interesting project. And it's quite common now seeing, especially in city centers, pedestrianizing spaces. And even in London, you have situations near schools to increase or improve the air pollution to the students. I was wondering if you had, so there's plenty of very good benefits to the communities, but quite often there's a strong resilience from the inhabitants of the space, especially if they are using cars. And I've seen in other pilot studies having a strong resilience to adopting these measures. So what's your opinion how to approach and
that's a very
these particular cases?
I would think maybe not fully making the road or the street fully. I think adding solutions or like spaces to encourage pedestrians more than vehicles. I think that's the only
approach.
Yeah.
Any other question? I would say with everything as well you've seen today, you're the last presenter. What would you have done differently, or just thinking?
I would maybe go with the co-creation workshops first, because this really helped the design stage, but I then use it a bit later on. So if it was in the beginning, it would benefit me more and more. So it'd be basically to see what the people need before actually suggesting the idea.
Very good. And iterative design, I suppose. Thank you very much, Rasha.
Thank you.